you were very weak.
Moogalmorphosis. That appears to be Luna's power. Well, would you like to turn into a Moogle?
Normally that's a bad thing. I guess enemies won't attack you if you're a Moogle.
Maybe, but isn't that what the bubble from Undyne did?
So Moogle, walk right next to it and see if it attacks you.
I can't run. I'm super slow.
Yeah, leave you alone.
Ah! It's disguise!
Yeah.
I can't cast spells either. This is terrible. This is the worst.
So if you wanted to skip a room,
So,
but the enemy AI is so clunky that you don't need this. You can literally just walk around them.
oh, there we go. I should probably do something about this guy, shouldn't I? I don't like being haunted. Okay. I don't know exactly the path you took to get here. Is this leading back to the entrance?
Just don't go south. Go south. Yeah, quick question. Did you save?
Remember? Oh, it randomly transforms enemies.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, temporarily. Oh, wow.
Okay.
So, randomly transforms enemies. I prefer setting things on fire or insta-killing them with gnome, but...
Yeah.
Why isn't she moving? That's okay, I'll just keep
Stunned.
spanking this thing.
She's stunned.
That was terrifying.
Yeah, she's still stunned.
It was like the thing was right there to kill me, and I'm like, oh crap, don't let it move! Don't let it move!
Yeah.
Okay. I hate that they respawn.
Yeah, it just is so sudden.
Yeah, the good news is we have really high magic
I
defense.
mean, with them respawning every time you reset rooms, there's really no reason to have
There's
them.
no reason to respawn them.
I'm actually the biggest fan of enemies respawning when you enter and exit and re-enter the dungeon. That's like the best version of it for me. Because it means when you backtrack, you don't have to be fighting the same enemies over and over and over again. In the same depth. Yeah, it's annoying when you get stuck in a puzzle and you have to keep running through the same enemies over and over and over again. I am not a fan of that.
I'm just building up Luna power a little.
Yeah, every time you cast it, the moon gets a little bit larger.
No, the moon gets smaller. We're siphoning all its energy away.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, what happened to the moon? Whoops.
Alright, I'm back at the start.
Alright, you gotta go north, right? The northeast passage.
Alright, I'm just double checking.
Yeah, no, I don't know why you circled all the way back down here. I warned you about going south, but you went south it is.
Can't hurt that with Luna.
Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it?
It works on some things. So they almost always go for Luna and Dryad last when they give you your spirits. We actually haven't been given Shade yet, though.
Yeah,
but
well,
yeah, they like to start you with things like.
I mean, they gave you. They had Bogart give you so much shade at the beginning that they had to hold back on the actual spirit for a while.
Yeah, they usually like to start you with Undyne or Wisp in these games.
Yeah.
Just don't turn into an ogre box again. Okay, I'll take stones.
Yeah.
Pumpkin.
53. Oh. Oof. That was a lot of damage really fast.
Yeah. Ah! Go away.
Now you're gonna have to have Knuckles do the pumpkin rap. That's all I can think of is the Power Rangers pumpkin rap and Knuckles.
Was a Power Ranger pumpkin rap?
Yeah, an infamous one.
Oh, really? Are
We
pumpkin wraps common?
apparently in media, it's a curse that keeps reoccurring.
You think being a spellcaster, the AI would be swapping your magic when in control, but nope.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gotta be this one.
But I mean, just a simple button there to just help you navigate your powers faster, kind of like with Mega Man X, where you could cycle.
Yeah.
It would improve the game immensely.
Oh!
Of course.
Oh, Schneider, how did you not know the obvious? Obviously.
Clearly.
Obviously. I mean...
It's
Anyway,
it's
that's
the old
fine.
tried and true bump into everything until thing works.
I bet if I had used the staff, it wouldn't have worked. I bet it had to be a slashing weapon.
That's pretty sad. If that's what blocks you from progress, that hurts.
Let me see.
You want to
She's
test?
almost dead again. The next time I inevitably see one, because you know there's going to be more.
Okay.
You know there's more.
And yeah, nothing tells you that you need to do that. Gotta use common sense.
Alright, so that one requires Earth. Ah!
You dashed right through it.
Yeah, it's because she could have spelled it right the wrong moment.
Makes you a dashing fellow.
Alright.
Ow.
Yeah, he's weak to magic attacks.
Bogart. Aren't you a magic guy?
No.
You swing your sword, but you something about having all this mana and hoarding mana, and
He forsook education.
well, you keep saying he could use magic, but he refuses to.
I don't know,
So, it's a shame.
man. Ah!
Now you're a hobbit.
No. I can't open a chest like that.
You can't even open its chest! See that, Final Fantasy fans? This is your great Moogle. This game is showing you up.
Some of us like Mog. He's a cool character.
This game is exposing. It's writing an expose essay on the Moogle.
Expose.
No, expose.
Expose.
No. It's doing an expose. I mean, I'm using YouTuber terminology, not actual real legal.
I've never heard a YouTuber say that.
The expose videos?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ow.
I haunt a completely
Chat,
different area.
don't tell him. Don't
I
tell.
haunt a completely different area of YouTube from you, apparently.
Yeah, apparently he's never seen an expose video.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Better not be a nudity video. I don't want to get inundated with that.
No. It's showing the bad character of a person. All their flaws, all their...
No! Oh, shit!
So-and-so
You
is...
mean an expose? That's what an expose is.
Yeah, but on YouTube they just call them... On YouTube they just call them expose
Oh my
videos.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
They're kind of...
so screwed right now.
They're kind of the same thing, but one's actually professional, one is amateur.
Holy shit! I had to pour healing items on her. I barely got her out of that.
Good job.
Holy crap!
I would quit opening chests.
Hurry up and hit the thing! Dude! No, we need chests. That's the only way we're gonna get most of the materials we need to make armor and things.
Because I'm pretty sure you know about, not Jared. Pro Jared. Yeah. You get hit with a bunch of exposed videos.
I'm telling you, there's no such thing as an exposed video. It's
that's
an
what
expose.
I'm telling you what YouTube calls them. That's what they're called.
Then they're wrong.
Yeah, that's what they call them. I've exposed you. That's literally what it's about. Anyway. Expose is like New York Times. It's professional. You're paid for it. It's got quality. Get to the bottom of matters. Expose is a little bit less clean.
It just means that they don't know the word for it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's only 2 left. I'm gonna switch back to Jin because I think that'll work on these. Okay.
I'm not a master on these things. Chat will know
It's
more.
no use. This fine's alive. There has to be another way through.
to cut through.
Oh, I'm sorry. So the other vines were not alive. My mistake, of course.
Right.
Alright. Since I now have access to a statue that will restore my MP, I know exactly what to do.
Yeah.
Open all the chests!
Yeah.
Screw you, Schneider. I don't have to listen to you.
Take any risk you want, man. I'm just waiting, and there it is. And it's cornered you.
That's what I wanted.
Okay.
Now I go into whatever boss fight I have with a level.
Oh boy.
So that in the middle of the boss fight, I can fully restore myself at
Yeah.
instant speed.
Yeah, imagine that. You just got the Dryad coin.
No, it's a Dryad icon.
Icon, sorry.
Yeah, I need a full set of coins for that one guy, which means we'll have to go back eventually.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Boy, this looks nothing like the area we've been traveling through.
Oh, Julius. Do you...
Oh, I guess you're reading him.
Oh, okay. So, your hands have been tainted by blood as well. Tisk, tisk.
Oh, wait,
tisk.
no, this is Julius.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. For some reason, I was thinking of Devious. I'm
No,
sorry.
DeviantArt's
Their
gone.
names all blend together.
DeviantArt got purged. Julius.
With that much blood on your hands, you're almost qualified to join me. Well, how about it? Care to rebuild the Vandal Empire with me?
Did you see that? This guy can't even get through 3 sentences without contradicting himself. You're almost qualified. Never mind. You want? It's like, damn it, man. Can you get through a entire paragraph without doing it? You are by far. Julius, what do you have up your sleeve?
Getting my hands on mana power.
What did you say?
What you say?
Like the most obvious answer.
Mana girl, walk with us. You are stained with the blood of the fallen.
Stop it! Quit hitting things with your staff! An illusion?
Well, that's what we have equipped.
I know, it's pathetic. It's sad, like, use magic. Dink, dink.
There are sillier weapons we could have used, I suppose. That's right. It's in your nature to fight. I'll give you plenty of opportunity. Door of Darkness.
Oh, is this Kingdom Hearts references now?
Open and let my servant pass.
Oh, a literal door of darkness. Oh, that thing.
Oh, yeah, it's the crab.
You just told her.
He's a little different.
Yeah, Julius just told it to let her pass, and
It's the Mana series. There's always a crab.
it didn't even listen to Julius. He's not a very good boss.
He didn't use the door.
Oh, and it died in 8 hits.
Have I mentioned that our attack power is absurd?
What?
I guess it was the parasitic thing. Oh.
Oh, that happened. And his exposed belly, obviously.
I see. Whoa.
It's a shmups battle.
Yeah, I suddenly feel like I should be piloting a spaceship in here. I do like the flower itself up there.
This is both ugly and a bit terrifying. 1 damage.
No, that's poison getting me for once. Sleep, yep, that's Ryan's specialty.
You get it. This is definitely gonna be my nightmare tonight.
It's different colors at different times.
Now just a
Don't
giant
know what
gaping
that
hole.
means.
Probably elemental
Oh,
weakness.
time to hit it. Time to hit the flower up top.
It's not got a face, it's flowy.
Our absurdly high attack power is in this crazy glass cannon build.
We haven't even used the buffs to make
know what?
hits go up.
I'm just gonna level up now. All of a sudden, in the middle of the fight, I get stronger. Ha ha ha!
Yeah. At any point you wanted, you could do buff things.
Bogard was at 1 hit point.
Yay!
We killed a plant!
Tactical battle 1.
Ah, my shock!
Who would have seen that coming? Is that what I think it is? A spirit! I mean, you should have seen a lot of spirits by now. I'm a dryad, a wood spirit. If we hang around splunking all day, we might get snatched up. I can't catch a break. These days, I don't have a lick of something.
Luck.
Seems that ghost was sucking the energy out of this little guy.
What ghost?
I'm on my way to Grand's castle, but I can't get... I'm right there. I'm right next to it.
Yeah, but you're speaking super softly.
I can't get out of the cave because of the tangled vines. Would you help me?
Why don't you just ask a fire spirit?
I could do. I'll be happy to.
Okay. So, why was the villain hanging out in this cave? We should thank him for providing the wood spirit, otherwise we'd be stuck. Thanks, Mr. Villain.
It's convenient you run into all 8 of them.
Well, we're still missing shade.
Yeah.
One more.
I mean, if you run by a lamp, you can just grab the shade and be done with it.
Okay.
Hadriex uses ignore.
Wait, here we go. Yes, I'm very good at ignoring.
Darn it.
You will not pierce my defenses. Well, hurry it up.
It's here, but yes, you see everything. Thanks.
Thanks for casting Agent Orange for us.
Excuse me. That's about all I can do. I guess I'll make like a tree and leaf.
Bye.
What are you talking about? We'll all go together.
Because I really think the game's not going to give me this.
Of course, let's go. I don't know if I'll be much help, but at least I won't be bored logging time with you guys. So it's Alfie's all over again.
Alright,
Undertale.
there we go.
The nervous.
So,
tree.
I don't think I'm going to bother leveling Dryad.
Just added a whole bunch of puns.
It's rarely worth it. Just mowing down our foes.
Yeah.
If we could craft equipment again, I think we'd be...
Crazy thing is that as much as we've ragged on it, they probably did do beta testing, but I'm seriously wondering if the beta testing was done by the internal team and not by anybody outside. Because that's old days where only the developers would test their game and accidentally make these difficult games more confusing and difficult than they needed to be. Because they'd know the correct pathway.
Right back in the cave, Mount Illusia.
And they'd know the best way to approach every battle.
Yeah. Well, when you've made the enemies, yeah. I've seen that with fan games, too.
Yeah. So, I mean, I would presume that would be the beta testing right there. Because there's several areas that just don't feel balanced at all. Change their faces.
Sure, why not? Sure, why not? You should see his expression. It's great. Whoa!
Things happen in this game. Why do they happen? For whom do they happen? What?
For us.
Is this all just a cosmic joke? Are we but on the stage?
Why
are we dancing before the puppet master?
I don't remember this area. Do you remember this? I remember the area floating rocks.
Locations happen? We even skipped the Arctic area.
I remember the Robo Chocobo that we would ride through the sea.
Yeah, and you also had the snow area.
Yeah.
And then you had the lips you fought.
I guess this is as good a shade area as any.
I mean, your staff can literally only do 1 damage. It can't, but somehow it's reshaping rocks.
Oh, hey, it's the turtles.
Yep. The turtles that you needed the
okay, I'm gonna change elements.
Spike to hit and hurt.
Yeah, well, not in here. I'm gonna guess no. Yeah, no. Oh, no, no. Now, what kills both a moth and a turtle? Fire?
No telling.
I mean, there's a kind of almost logic to this.
Almost. That's a terrifying. Smile.
So many expressions. It's not smiling this time.
Yeah. I wonder which set it could be.
You don't put respawning enemies together with something like this, a trial and error puzzle.
You don't like fighting every enemy over and over again? It sounds like it is time for me to start doing research. So what this room wants.
Oh shit.
Because you get difficult respawning enemies.
Ah, thank goodness. The lag saved me because the enemies were slow. Okay, up through the room.
Oh, okay. Never
But
mind.
there'll be another one. You know there'll be another one with even more faces and enemies.
Yeah, third one, you gotta make them all stick their tongues out, obviously.
Oh, how did I get up there? Hold on.
Yeah, this is the Snapchat dungeon. You're supposed to be taking selfies with all the statue faces. We gotta get them to do the duck face.
I remember when we tended to level up before we needed to recharge MP.
Yeah.
Those were nice days, weren't they?
Yeah, no, like earlier we were just like leveling up like mad all the time.
Yeah.
At this point you're gonna hit the end of the game well before you even become the Sage class.
We're almost there. We're like just a couple levels short.
Yeah, but yeah. It's now on. Which will happen first? We reach the final area first, or will we be Sage first?
Gotcha.
Or,
Marble.
Or will you randomly cry over another person you met for 3 minutes? I mean, I see her killing all of these turtles, birds, and vines, and crab creatures.
Well, now the game needs to make sure that I have druid magic. Yep, gotta make sure I still have it. I didn't discard it.
She's killed.
Good thing we didn't leave the tree behind, huh?
Oh, I was gonna say that she's paved a path of destruction the entire way, and I've not seen her shed a single tear for the crab monster, for the plant with the weird gem in its belly.
Okay. What magic do I want to use? You know, again.
Should she cry for these slimes? She's known them for 30 seconds. And one of them just exploded terrifically. It didn't look good.
Well, better eat some more walnuts. Walnut salad.
My sarcasm is hitting levels 5,000.
I do like their twisty thing, where they twist around.
Overall, the art is good. Overall, the music is fine. That's not been I just wish there were better maps and better level design where it was clearer where you needed to go. Because there's no clear structure in any place on. Like in Mario, you're always supposed to head right. In the first one.
Yeah.
Exit's always to the right. Like no matter where you are in the game, if you pause, you go left and straight once, you know right is the correct direction. Sonic, same thing. Here, north, south, east, west. Which way is correct? All the rooms look kind of similar or the same.
Okay. The faces are back.
Yep. Make that one do derp. That looks like a derp statue if ever.
Oh shit.
Probably you just want to leave one alive. They can't all respawn at the same time.
Okay. Moving on. I'm gonna hop down here. Why did I hop down here? Alright, I'm over here now. Ah! Got it! You can't hide your treasure trove from me.
You're gonna get an ogre chest over there, and it's gonna be just you in it.
No. No, that only happens with chests dropped by enemies. Like this one.
Oh boy.
Okay.
You got the okay chest. Yay.
An earth coin. We might not have had that one yet. I'm not sure.
Can't even hit it.
Huh.
Maybe you need a different weapon.
What's up with that? Oh. Oh, I see. We're gonna get the mace now.
Ah, the spike?
Yeah, the spike ball.
Yeah. Yeah, gotta kill all of them in the room first, though.
Yep, that's been the way they just hand out weapons in this game.
Got to massacre.
Leave none alive. I keep rolling the insta-kill.
Yeah, doing good.
That was pretty good.
But in the first game, these things were hard to kill.
Yeah,
Now, this game, they're pushover.
But you didn't have no magic in that game.
Yeah.
You had a completely different magic system, actually.
Ah, it's only a maze. I like it being the giant ball and chain. It's like made me think of my RPG a little bit.
Well, let's pull her out.
Oh yeah. No, that's not a mace. I know what a mace is. That's way too large to be a mace.
Huh. Interesting.
One.
Well, see, we have a certain problem with our attack stat.
Even though she can,
We don't have one.
even though she could actually somehow throw it, it is probably weighs more than she does. Still 1 damage.
I don't get what's up with this door. I don't understand. This one door I can't get into.
The blue door.
Strange.
Alright, I shall hit Papa Google.
Well, you'll investigate that. Well, I'll slip around this. I'm definitely switching back to the stick.
What? You don't like the slow, deliberate mace of doom?
The slow, deliberate 1 damage.
1 damage, yep. Alright,
Oh shit. I betcha that changes the other face all the way back here. I bet it does. Back embezzlement. Get out of the way. Fine.
I just run past it.
I can't. I kept trying.
Oh, okay.
It's in the way. So I have to switch to something that can hurt it. The good news is it uses magic damage, which I'm practically immune to, so... Okay, got it.
Okay.
Yeah, that one was connected to this one. And here I was expecting them to just put 4 down.
Yeah, he were expecting that mace to work.
Or the mace, yeah.
But they just have...
But the mace was just there for no reason.
Yeah, and you just kind of got to guess. I'm not here to make the statues happy. You're not here to make
Bogart,
them
how
sad.
do you adventure when there's so many things that you're incapable of hurting?
Yeah, he supposedly traveled all around the world. You'd think he'd have different swords and different techniques to deal with. He was so good earlier, but now he's back to being useless.
It's just because the enemies are immune to sword.
And they're also doing a lot of damage, down to 12 HP. Like earlier, they couldn't even lay a finger on him.
Well, that's because magic damage rips him apart.
Yeah,
Physical damage he's immune to.
yeah. So he's back to being useless. That's all I can say. He's back to the drunk he was. I was giving him too much respect. I was wishing for him back, and then I wished wrong. We got what we got what we wanted, but not what we wanted.
We got what we asked for, but not what we wanted.
Yeah. And he's just sucking up our items.
No, well, sure, just heal yourself then. Don't try happy.
Gotta make sure you fight enough enemies.
It's fine, we're on the edge of the class change anyway. There are 2 different doors here.
I'm just saying, after I'm finished here, I just gotta send an angry letter to the designers here.
Now he can fight that fight. Still no. Come on. We're getting crap. What we really want are seeds, and what we really, really want are materials.
We're about to get to the end of the game. It's still the weakest armor thereabout.
Yeah, we really need to get back to our house and craft again.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be so lucky. I think we're just going to hit...
Okay, here's one for you to look up. There are 3 statue heads in this room. Wait a minute, there's another one back at the entrance. That's been my mistake this whole time. Oh crap, I almost died. There's 4 of them! Alright. No, wait. How do I get to that one? Do you see it?
Oh, where is it?
It's there. This way. This.
In the way who you hit.
Okay. Alright. Gonna have to use more of our supplies.
Angry.
Oh. This door's open, but not that door.
You can make all of them angry.
Which door is the right door?
The 4 hierarchy of the room, make sure you don't miss the hidden one that passes in the top right corner. Make all the right angry.
Okay, this is just a bunch of treasure chests.
Yeah.
So, make all of them angry?
Yep.
Okay. Steel. If we're allowed to wear steel armor.
Yeah, no, we're gonna show up to the last boss. We're gonna just go back to the beginning. We're gonna go back to 1 defense. Like that's it. We just give up. Oh, like this is like one of the few games I've ever seen where you use beginner's gear all the way through, and that's somehow valid. I mean, there's other games where you can do it. It's just we weren't even trying to do that, and we ended up with this build. Because that's totally something you could do in Breath of the Wild.
Well, no, you can't beat Ganon with the weak weapons.
Well, you can't beat him with them, but you can totally charge in there with them.
I remember somebody tried to beat him with mops, and even with a full inventory and everything possible, you just couldn't. All the mops would break. So
yeah.
all angry didn't work. So that's not it.
Even the one tucked away?
Yeah, I did them. Not the answer. So we'll just try the next in sequence. We'll try sad. So I've decided on a new lock system for my home.
Facial recognition.
Yes, only it won't be facial recognition the way people think it is. Okay, I felt a door open when I made them all sad.
Okay.
Sad was the answer.
Okay.
You had to have it, put them in the same feeling you have when playing this game.
Yeah. Because yeah, if I were to remove one thing, I'd frankly remove the day and night system.
I mean, it's not really a problem. I can think of other things I'd change.
There's a lot of things that change.
By the time I got down to, I'd probably just leave that alone.
Well, it's just, I don't know, I find it obnoxious there with the trying to get ingredients.
Enemies randomly sleeping. It's like, okay.
All
it
the
changes out which enemies are active as you're going along. You know,
it changes the NPCs.
Fine.
It changes the palettes of every area. I find it more distracting than anything else that it's constantly changing day and night.
Perhaps changes too quickly.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I don't think it's a problem.
Okay, I mean, it maybe just me. I'm just annoyed by the constant shifting. Like, it feels like
All
every
right,
screen it's a different
here
time
we
of day.
go. I believe that this was the combination. Class change.
No, you're back.
Archmage, 8 Wind Spirit hit.
Fiwa, Wea, Night Maga, feel while we...
So Wisp hits a little bit harder now.
Yeah.
Wisp has been added to the list of things that we're good at. Finally. We got some magic defense to elements and 8 wind spirit hit. I don't know what that means, but...
Just don't die to the birds. Locked.
I don't know. Can you ask the internet what that means? What does 8 wind spirit hit mean? This is a mystery. I assumed it would have been fairly straightforward to figure out what that meant. Just cast a spell, but nope.
Okay, once you have all 8 of a spirit, you have leveled up to a class giving an 8 spirit hit. You can use that spirit to do a special attack.
What does that mean?
By holding down the R button in that duration, the number of spirits you have, and MP of course affects what happens after you release that button.
What do you mean the number of spirits you have?
Jin, I'm dying. There's 8 of them.
Does that mean we need to get shade?
Or we need 8 wisps. Okay, because it's wisp is at 7.
It's Jin. We have 8 Jin. We're the Archmage.
Oh, okay. Then you need Jin to be up to level 8, it looks like.
But I've got it 11.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
So I don't understand what the problem is.
Oh, so you have to hold down a button until you can do your special attack with it.
What button?
One of them, whatever corresponds with R.
Well, that would be R. R corresponds with R. So just hold down the button longer?
I guess so. Holding it down until the spirit sprite revolves around you.
I don't know. I don't get it. Nothing seems to be happening different.
But it might be just be they have to have shade first.
Okay.
To have all 8 spirits. That seems to be what it's saying.
Okay, well then we'll get shade and we'll see if that gives us a super technique. Alright. Oh, okay.
So, this is Grand Castle.
Oh, hey, look, it's the waterfall.
That castle, built by the most loved man in the kingdom. And now inhabited by the most feared.
Cool,
Poachers.
let's go.
Hey, I hope Man and Lester made it safely.
Yeah, we should probably have formed a 4-man party.
No need to worry. He survived as a slave for a long time. He's a tough cookie. Slave? When was he a slave? That wasn't part of my story.
Yeah, that wasn't actually part of our story.
It just casually drops it out of nowhere. No reaction from her.
It just seems to assume you played his story first.
Well, I know. I'm not talking about from players.
And I mean, we sort of did. I mean, kinda.
It's so weird that she can play from her right from the get-go. And, yeah, she's somehow assumed to have information that she doesn't. We're locked in!
Yeah, they just left the door open. Dark Lord insisted I give you a proper welcome. He's waiting for you inside. You won't be needing to head back, will you?
Why are we fighting you?
Ah, this way, lemmings. I'm looking forward to devouring your souls.
No, seriously, why are we fighting the Grim Reaper?
Oh.
Like, he just collected a soul. That's like his job. Like, he's not even a villain.
He's basically the same sprite as, more or less, as Death Jester from Seiken Setsu 3, which was one of the lead villains.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't a Reaper. He was just a psychopath.
Oh, okay. I assumed that was the Grim Reaper collecting souls. I was like, okay. Just collect souls, be on your way. They're like, now I'm going to fight. I'm like, but why? Do we get shade from you, I guess?
Because we're a Castlevania game now, surprise. I thought I was going to get shade in that cave. I thought that's what the cave was there for. It felt like a darkness kind of area. Alright. I have been presented with many a door.
Oh, boy.
Okay. I need more
dungeon.
It could become potentially an issue.
It's interesting
because if we run out of MP, we literally can't do anything.
Yeah. The crazy thing is that like this, every place we've been, every dungeon is rather small. They're just confusingly designed. It's basically a whole bunch of those IKEA stores. You just go in there and you just get completely lost. Even though it's only 8 rooms.
You know, somehow I don't think we got a spear this game. How did we not get the mana spear?
They just kind of picked weapons at random. We get the sickle. Isn't that what you wanted?
Yeah. I thought I might be able to read this, but I guess
Too bad we didn't get the blood whip. You can just soak up enemies' HP.
Vampiric weapons, yeah, that's what we needed. Like in Cadence of Hyrule.
Yeah. Or in the original Final Fantasy Adventure. We used that the blood whip to heal with. In quite a few battles. The vampire weapon, yeah.
Yeah, I remember it now, yeah. Yeah, that was a great thing. Oh, hi, how's it going?
Oh, yay. Is that you? Willie! Who?
I don't know!
I guess people from our village.
Oh.
Go ahead.
That voice! Is it you? Eh? Holy moly, you're alive! I can't believe it.
I'll bust you down. It's no use! That was a Sonic line. Curses! Why is it no use? Why can't you bust it down?
Because it's made out of metal. Bogart's one weakness. Oh my gosh, it's another bird.
This bird has something in its mouth.
The birds that we didn't help are still helping us.
There's a message from it. Help, I'm trapped with a bird. Please, Medusa blood.
Got some keys.
Literally a Deus Ex Machina. Literally
I
flew
wonder if the boy had to get the keys and give them to the bird or something.
Hold on, Willie, you're almost out. Just randomly, just the bird flies in with the solution.
Why even happen? What?
I don't know.
Extra milk! Didn't think we'd see each other alive again. Look at me, I'm getting all weepy-eyed.
Sure you are.
Aww.
You've done a good job staying alive, considering you're a mana clan. You must have had a hard time of it.
Not really. They just put me in this prison cell, and
For
living
20
wasn't
years.
all that hard. They just
Maybe you spent like 10 years there. He doesn't look very emaciated.
Are you that swordsman, Bogard? You've been looking after A for all this time.
Yeah, I took one look at your village being sacked. Was like, not today.
That's what happened.
It's canon.
That's exactly what happened.
I can feel if I'm thanking you. Like, I just took one look. I knew. Willie, you've sure grown up. Yeah, I spent 10 years in jail.
I had to fight monsters every day. Oh, that's what happened.
Oh, the arena?
So he was a slave along with the main character.
I guess there was a Willie there.
I guess I'm looking pretty buff. Oh, hey, there's something I want to tell you.
He's so cheerful for having been a slave forever. And fighting for his life.
It turns out, one of my slave buddies from before was a friend of yours. He used to mope around all the time, saying he didn't protect you.
Willie, tell me, what's his name? Man!
Well, this would be a surprise if Bogard hadn't told us about it right outside the castle on the bridge.
This here sounds like the riddle of the Sphinx. is the answer man?
What walks up? Yeah, that's the guy. I knew you were the one he kept yapping about all the time.
How? What? I met him. I met man.
Finally hooked up, eh? Last time I saw him, he got aced off a bridge by Dark Lord.
But he made it, Willie. He's still alive, and he's even on his way here to Graham's castle. In fact, he might be here already.
Well, how about that? I'd say it's my best day ever. Do you mind if I go with you? Well, you can't be any worse than Bogard. Go ahead. Your line.
You spoke too soon.
Go ahead.
I'll go free the other slaves. You guys head for Grant's room. There's a barrier there, so the monsters will keep their distance. Got it, Bogard. Look out for yourself.
Well, okay.
The two-party limit strikes again.
The game engine can't handle more. I'm not allowed to switch characters yet. Alright.
Are we really free to have a moose?
Oh, to be able to enjoy the fresh air.
We're just gonna stand here.
But I'm just gonna stand here on this straw mat a little longer.
I'm just shocked at how astonishingly happy this guy who's been a slave forever, beaten down, having to fight for it. He just is so chill about it. I was like, wow. Okay. Like you'd think you just met the guy at at the fair or something.
Oh.
She nearly died.
Oh shit.
You're gonna want to swap characters like now.
Yeah, I just saw that and I took emergency measures because the swap is iffy.
Yeah, you're gonna want to take him for she's gonna die.
I'm trying, but it's not responding. The lag is killing me. I'm hammering buttons and they're not responding.
No, you might die here.
So his only spell is Undine. I keep hitting it. I can't swap. We're stuck. We're locked.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna have to fight this fight like this. I just wanted to see what he could do. I didn't expect to end up in this situation.
Yeah, this is unfortunately your
Anyway,
glass cannon.
And this guy is not much of anything.
Yeah.
The good news is she's practically immune to magic. As long as I keep the spears off of her, she's basically invincible.
Yeah, just run out of the room and
No, I'm fine. You see that combo?
yeah, okay. Yeah, no more controlling Willy.
No. Screw Willy. Switch! My gosh, that was hard to do.
Yeah, no, the switch button is
It just doesn't do it sometimes. Like, there's been an issue all game that buttons don't always respond. Attack is usually fairly responsive, but a lot of... You probably can't tell how the struggles are, but specifically things like swapping tend to give us problems.
yeah. Oof.
Anyway, he's a punchy boy, and that's cool. That's the only good thing I have to say about Willy.
Yep.
His only magic is Undine, and he's not terribly good with it from what I saw. Yeah, look at the damage difference. We're doing 70, he's doing 12.
Yeah.
Because he is not a wizard.
Harry, you're not a wizard. Oh,
You're not a wizard, Harry.
good luck living with the Dursleys. No! Don't leave me here longer! Nothing we can do. There's your only relatives.
If you're lucky, maybe you'll find out you're a ninja or something. I don't know. Good luck with that.
How Harry Potter really should have ended. And then he just goes over to Neville.
Oops.
Neville, you're a wizard.
It was a trap. We immediately get locked in the room.
And so they have to teleport the other guy in. Which is a nice courtesy. Imagine if you get, like, he's locked in here with all these things, your buddy's locked out the room. Darn it!
Ah, thank you.
Yeah. You got like gates that are sensitive, they just know exactly when the enemies are there or not.
Oh, crap, what's that? You're
Mantis.
an unfamiliar creature.
A giant walking mantis.
It's not the mantis ant. I don't know what it is.
It's got this giant claws there. It's gonna throw them at you or something. It makes me think of the enemies from Sonic
Uh-oh.
2.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that was a giant swing.
The added power from our class backing Wisp is nice.
Yeah.
That class up was pretty good.
Well, the good news is that within like 2 or 3 episodes, we'll have the game finished.
You think so?
Yeah, we're about to get the 8th Spirit.
That's true. There are areas that just weren't in the game this time. I miss the floating rock place.
Yeah.
And remember when we randomly found Death in the middle of nowhere and got a spell from him?
Yeah.
That was nice.
This is just a bizarre game. Like, if I were tasked with remaking Final Fantasy Adventure, I don't know what I would do.
Not this. I love these graphics, though.
Yeah. Because I would, like, my first thing would be getting rid of old cardboard obstacles.
Which they just put more of in instead.
Yeah, it's just frustrating. I hate menu diving.
There we go. That level up.
I would just have...
I mean, I don't know if you get rid of all of them, just 90%.
Yeah, I think I'd just make each character have their own build, so that the girl would be mage build. And since you get one of the mage classes, you have hit boys, you know, that can be use their swords.
Oh, that's what the gold key is
Punchy
for.
guys. Bare knuckle characters.
Ow.
And that way there's just more...
You would allow for the player to pick which character
Yeah.
accompanying them.
Yeah, and then you just have...
Ooh, that trap seems to really slow things down.
It just gives you more player choice over how you build your party, and with less menu diving, because the routes are already set. There is such a thing as too many options. Because unfortunately, none of this makes the game more fun.
Good job. Alright, well now we have the first level up that we can, because there's no more classes at this point. We can put them anywhere we want.
Yeah.
So the question is, what do we want?
Oh, Mr. Morden, what
we
do
have
you
choices. So, we could go with just increasing our attack power as much as possible. Our magic attack?
Yep.
Or, this is the best thing to give us defense, if we want defense.
We
And
probably
hit
want
points,
some defense.
But this will mean that we're not gaining any magic attack or even really MP. We could try to go for agility, or we could just whatever.
Yeah, I think that defense would be our best bet, so that we don't die horrifically. Magic, or some level of defense.
Okay.
Your call.
I'll go ahead and we just went from 3 to 5 defense. Hooray!
Yay.
We almost doubled our defense in one level. I don't mind at all. We are diluting our build, which will make fights take longer, but if it can give us some stability of not dying. Now this is physical defense. Our magic defense was already a work of art. Nothing could touch us.
We
there.
just don't need to get sniped by things randomly.
Yeah. Which has been a serious thing. I really want to find our house. We have a ton of materials now.
Too bad there's only 6 of them in the game.
Yeah, what the heck was that anyway?
Everything's arbitrary.
That's right. Fight. Fight for me.
Yeah, it's just like 1,000 cool ideas, but none of them are given room to... Because if you had a charm build, that could be interesting. There's a lot of things that could be interesting. Having basically
having all the magic be the same spell was... I mean, I like that the weapons do things, but having all the spells be the same spell is kind of like, well... And then we level them up, but why? They're all the same spell.
Yeah. But things are just
In different
strong
elements.
strong and weak to things, don't you know? And if they just took fewer ideas but honed them, this game could be much better.
Okay, I see what needs to happen.
I wasn't planning on murdering everything in this room, but I have no other choice.
Looks like there's no choice.
But, I mean-
Only your blood will open this door.
But we can just, fit between the bars. No, I gotta murder everything.
We will use their blood to rust the bars. That is how we shall pass through it.
Meanwhile, Julius, the Dark Lord, in the other room. Do you hear screaming?
Jeez, what the hell? Oh,
Oh, now we get
there
the
is
spear.
a spear.
The very last thing you unlock.
Okay. Okay.
Need the lightning spear.
Yeah, I could totally use the blood weapons. I would give it to my partner. But I'm not allowed to equip him with anything. Oh shit. You got me.
Yeah.
Sneaky.
I'm gonna have to start using walnuts.
Yep.
Ooh.
No, good for him.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got a door there, a door there. Dude. Okay, there's nothing up here.
Yeah.
Dude!
You just felt like standing on the spikes, you know?
You don't have to show me how tough you are. I get it. You've been an arena fighter, okay?
It's his way of flirting with you. You're like, I'm so tough. Chicks dig when I can do this. Like,
No, no, we don't. Stop it.
He's just
She
bleeding
is
everywhere.
not impressed. Oh, well. I just dodged. It looked almost like I knew what I was doing. Crazy.
It happens on accident sometimes. Amazing.
Alright.
But man, being able to play this game without lag would also be nice. Just every room, every town.
I can't make a big deal out of it because I'm not sure if that was on the original. If that, oh shit.
I know,
Nice
but
trick.
it just frustrates me because all I can do is go, I can see it. I can feel it.
Yeah, you need to feel it. It's alright.
Very rarely do I ever complain about game lag, but I've never had experienced it at this level before. Because a lot of people go, oh no, the game has dips below 30 frames per second. I'm like, I don't care.
Well,
oh no!
No, I understand that because that's in like, especially FPS games and things, they're playing at a very high skill level, and they need it to be operating at a consistent speed to play at that level.
I mean,
if StarCraft 2 ever dipped below its frame rate, the pros would lose their shit for good reason. It would throw them off their game.
I'm talking about like Mario, more casual games where they're just playing casually and they're like,
Nobody complains about that.
oh man, they
no
do.
Casual player cares.
Well, no casual player cares, but I mean,
It's
reviewers,
only-
they just go
It's only the
crazy over frame rate. I'm like,
well, reviewers reviewers don't count.
it dropped below 60 frames per second. I'm like, it's a Mario game. I don't care. There's no point ever where I will notice it was going at 59 frames per second and not 60.
These spike traps are giving hell.
A big to-do about the slight frame drops in Link's Awakening when they got remade.
Link's Awakening?
Yeah, there's a few times where it drops below 60 frames per second. Don't you know?
Oh my gosh, the game. How does that drop below?
It's
That game has no excuse.
it's well, they have all these
I
effects.
just remembered I can sit.
Yeah, there's a
I
few,
forgot I could
You sit.
sit. I regenerate 10 a time now. That's
Yeah.
actually not bad.
there's areas where they have water and all these other effects going on at the same time with music and all these enemies and stuff. And you go to like 59 frames per second.
Oh, okay.
It's like such a drop. It's such a minimal drop. It's like yes, you can see the frame rate drop. I don't care.
Okay, you know what we gotta do? We gotta make a game that's at 30 frames a second, and then whenever there's a ton of animations on screen,
You can go
it
faster.
goes to a higher frame rate. Just leave everyone confused. Oh shit.
Man, good thing we caught up with you again.
Oh, is that you? Oh, Willie, it is you. Yeah, he just
Talk right
even
past
see
you.
her.
Yep.
Man, you pinhead, making me worry like that. You've been alive all along, you dog.
Some reunion, eh? That's your name.
We go way back. The two of us have gone through hell and back again. Except he left me here for some reason. Oh, and you'll love this. The day we escaped, Amanda bolted too. Did you bump into her on the outside?
Funny story. About
About Amanda. She didn't, well, I don't know quite how to put this. She,
whoops.
died horrifically in a bloody pile after being cursed. Ah, what you say? Ah, tough break. And she was always so cheerful, too. We have to do something quick so we don't lose any more friends.
William, Amanda's my sister.
Ah, that's strange. Okay, I guess everybody's family and related or friends or something.
Lovely coincidences. We met her in Wendell. He's a really good singer. My name is Lester. I'm a minstrel.
So you're the brother she was so proud of. You'll have to sing for me sometime.
Of course. I'm always singing. Even when I don't get requests. Yeah, especially when I don't get requests.
In fact, nobody ever gives me requests, come to think of it.
While we're here, we should look for clues. Wait till you hear my haunting tunes.
Sometimes people throw money in the hat, so I'll go away.
Look for clues to find out if Lord Grant is still alive. I've got a feeling he is. What? Back in the old days, when Grant was in jail, I once heard him singing in his cell. Okay. Even if it's a dream, it's as smallest possibility he's alive. We have to keep believing. Never lose hope.
Don't stop believing.
Bogart, are you the same character? Who are you?
Did I mention you're just like Dark Lord?
First time in the game, like in the original game, he's just an asshole. And then he gives you random speech where you're going,
"Where's my robo chocobo? This isn't Final Fantasy Adventure."
Oh, he's just going, man, you must go on.
When the whole world becomes like one that you can run around in and everything, I don't think that's happening.
Nope. Ah, you're the one to stop Stroud. I mean, Dark Lord for us.
It's like you can really see why I didn't realize this was the same game, that this was a remake. Like,
it's every bit as random.
It was a year or two apart, and it just it's not the same game. This is not a remake. It claims it's a remake, but it's not. This is loosely based on a true story.
The Hollywood remake.
Yes, this is the
Netflix adaptation. For the sake of Grants and
loosely based on a true story.
For the sake of Grants and DeviantArt and for Medusa.
Sir Bogart, so heroic.
Hey, I can't pretend I don't want revenge for my parents. But we have to think about the future. Let's go spoil Dark Lord's ambitions. No, actually, I'm okay with this. Yeah, this isn't the worst I could have ended up with.
I guess you can talk to anybody and end up with your companion. Man, I have no regrets about turning down Lord Grant's request to help Medusa using mana power. But that has left Dark Lord.
Okay.
Sir Bogart, wait here.
Songs that unlock secret doors.
Yeah. Hadriex doesn't want to do the Shakespeare anymore. He's done. He's checked out.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't. I knew they didn't have anything important to say other than that thing about music opening doors. That's probably.
I mean, has any character in this game ever had anything important to say?
So this is where we're gonna have to stop for today. There are two different doors to this room. That might mean
this game is a true work of art.
Okay, so those lead there. We haven't gone up that side, so there's a couple different doors we can go up. Anyway. This will have to be where we stop for today. So, we have begun leveling any way we feel. Finally, the fact that there are multiple different level up paths that we can pick and choose from matters.
Yeah.
Rather than going for a specific build. But,
they make you work for it, and they don't tell you literally anything in the game to give you... Like, can you imagine just playing without knowing? And if they'd just been throwing levels around randomly?
Yeah, you would just randomly get randomness. It'd be like you'd think, I'll just keep putting levels in intelligence. But then the fact that
you end up with
fact that even if you qualify for something different, it won't let you have it.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, I could see so many people leveling up all 5 stats equally without random, and never getting anywhere because they didn't think that you could level up that way.
You could do that, but that would be horrible. You'd have, like, not enough attack power, not enough defense. Like, we have a horrible Achilles heel. But at least we do massive damage on hit.
Yep.
And that's the one thing, and we are diluting that now.
Yep.
But that's the one thing we've got going.
But I can see players doing that. I can totally see players normally trying to match their levels because it's just a thing.
Yeah.
And then they just get stuck at the end of the game not being able to do any damage with these terrible builds with no classes and anything. It's like, yeah, no, this game is so poorly conceived in many ways.
Well, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex.
And Schneider.
Signing off.
Still looking for the good game in it.
It had its moments.
It has its moments. Like there's something good in there.